4-year-old's understanding of death is limited by their incomplete mastery of related concepts: alive, dead, inanimate, unreal, and non-existent. They often view death in terms of familiar experiences, as a change in behavior.
What does it mean when you're dead?
We only fall down to the road and your horse runs away.
Well, why don't we try to find something that's dead? Can anybody point to something around here that's dead?
That one dead!
What's dead?
It's that brickly thing.
The brick is dead?
The brickly.
Drake does not yet understand that life and death apply only to animate beings.
Do you think the Stally could die? No. Why not? How come it couldn't happen?
Because she's alive.
Lucy has a clearer understanding that inanimate objects cannot live or die.
Is the car from your room alive?
No.
No. Could it become dead? Could it die? How do you know?
Because it can't die because it's my toy. I play with it.
Oh, okay.
It's a toy.
However, Lucy has yet to understand that all animate beings will eventually die.
What about Charlie, your dog? Will he die someday?
No dogs don't die. They only get sick.
Could a kitty die?
No, they're kitty cats, and they say meow meow.
What about a kangaroo? Could a kangaroo die?
No, that doesn't say anything because it's a little shy.
Lucy does not believe that beings she loves will die. She views the death of her teddy bear as a reversible event.
And did it stay dead or did it come back to life?
It come back to life, and then the doctor helped it got back to life.
Could your best friend die someday?
No, because because my sister is my best cousin. Everyone won't die because she's my sister and she plays this. She has the same truck that she had the same one that I have.
Children are often especially reluctant to accept their own mortality.
Do you think that you might die someday?
I have to be 18 years old to die.
Oh, how do you know that?
Because I don't want to die.
Lucy's explanations about the irreversibility of death reveal an incomplete understanding.
If a person who was not a bear, but a person died, and he went to the doctor, could he become alive again?
No,
Why not?
because he couldn't come to life.
Lucy may understand that death is permanent in humans, but she isn't so sure about this dead grasshopper.
Could we do something to make him be alive again?
Yeah,
Like what?
have magic tricks.
So, maybe if we made him eat, he would be alive again?
Yeah,
Really?
that does that to me sometimes.
Drake, who has experienced the death of 2 grandparents, understands several basic concepts of death.
Can something be dead and alive at the same time? Why not?
Because it can only do something at one at a time.
He understands that death is universal.
Will everybody die someday?
I think just one person at a time.
One person at a time. Okay, I see. What about me? Will I die someday? Yeah. Okay. What about your best friend? Will he die someday? Yeah.
Everybody will die someday.
And that death is irreversible.
If I gave a dead person some medicine, could he come alive again? Why not?
Because it's dead forever.
Drake realizes that his grandmother cannot return to life.
Can she still do the same things she did when she was alive? Can she walk? No. Okay. Could she still feel sad or happy? How do you know that she is not alive?
Because she died.
And how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Yeah. Do you miss her? Do you think you could talk to her? No.
Drake's methodical approach to the subject of death is evident in his thoughts about a dead grasshopper.
Is he alive? Did he die? How do you know?
Because he's ran down.
Okay. Could we do something to make him alive again? Will he be dead forever and ever? Or will he come back to life?
He won't come back to life.
4-year-olds often find it especially difficult to understand life and death in plants. Lucy is aware of growth and renewal in plants.
It has to lose its leaf because the leaves will grow back. Because the green ones in spring will come back.
What if a giant cast a spell on this leaf? Could it be alive?
No!
Could it be dead?
No, it only has to be grown.
But her understanding is still incomplete.
This tree right here, is this alive?
Yeah, because it's dead.
Drake also demonstrates partial understanding.
Can you find anything that's dead?
Isn't those trees?
Like Lucy and Drake, 8-year-old Chandler sums up the difference between life and death as a change in behavior.
Well, let's talk about this ladybug. What do you notice about it?
Well, it's not seeming to be moving at all.
It is not. So, do you think it's alive or not alive?
It looks like it's not alive.
And what's it mean to be alive?
Well, you can like move around and do stuff, but when you're not alive, we can't do that much stuff except for just lay around and do nothing. Can't move, can't do anything.
11-year-old Izzy's definition of alive incorporates biological knowledge.
If something's alive, it's moving and breathing and eating, and its brain is working to make its whole body move.
But compared to younger children, Chandler's understanding of life and death in plants is much clearer.
Is this one not alive?
No, because it's changed. This, at one point, will become this. But at the minute, looks like it's doing good. But this one doesn't look like it's doing good at all.
Not doing so well. Is it dead?
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe one or two parts could have a little bit of alive in it, but comparing to how it has all those leaves and stuff, but I'm guessing not.
And what could make a plant die? Can you explain that?
Well, all sorts of stuff. You can pull it from the dirt of its natural habitat. It can stay on for a little bit more, but be alive for a little bit more, but then it will test. If you just stir it out, it'll be like this for a couple more minutes, then it will turn out to be this or worse.
Can I bring this plant back to life?
No, it's just like human and everything, except for like the teddy bear we talked about, because it's not dead or alive.
Did the plant die because it wanted to?
No, it just happens in life. You can kill yourself if you want to, but at one point, it's just gonna happen. No matter if you want to or not, or you just don't care.
Chandler displays basic biological understandings as he discusses this dead grasshopper.
What could cause it to become dead?
Well, it might not be drinking or eating, or it's not in its usual habitat.
Can this bug be alive and dead at the same time, do you think?
No, it cannot. It could be for like a second, but no, not really.
To Chandler, death is strongly tied to age.
Will I die someday?
Yeah,
And
everybody will at one point.
everybody will. And who do you think will die sooner, me or you?
You.
And how come?
because when you get older and older, there's like this less life in you.
Izzy's more complete biological knowledge is evident in her more complex explanation.
Everything and everyone will die at some time, but some things live longer than other things or people. And some things just die right away. Some things, just like a flower, something will die before it gets to grow like a real flower, or like people can die when they're just babies, or they can live really long.
When a person is dead, can you still hurt them?
No, because they couldn't feel anything if they're dead, because their nerves in their body don't work anymore, because their brain isn't powering them.
Izzy is even able to discuss the nuances of plant biology.
If it dies, is there anything I can do to make it come back to life?
Sometimes with some plants you can, because if there's a bulb, it'll grow back in the next spring. But some plants, if they die, they're just dead.
Religious teachings influence children's beliefs about death. Chandler is growing up in a Christian family and attends Sunday school.
Somebody gave a dead person some food to eat?
Nope.
Would they come back to life?
No.
And how about some medicine to a dead person? If we gave some medicine to a dead person,
Nope. Nothing would work.
nothing would work. And how come?
Because, well, when they're dead, they usually go up to heaven or to the devil.
While Chandler believes in an afterlife, he is aware that earthly activities cease at death.
Can this dead ladybug still do the same things that she did when she was alive, do you think?
Nope. But when it's in heaven or the devil, it could do the stuff it did before, but they won't actually be able to talk to their friends from before to actually play with them
So
and do stuff.
if this little ladybug goes up to heaven or to the devil, it can move?
Well, there it can, but its natural habitat, it just stays there.
Can a dead person still love somebody else?
They can.
They can? Can you explain that?
Well, they can when they're up in heaven or the devil, because they can love somebody wherever they are.
Children's understanding of death is an extended process, influenced by cognitive development, experiences with death, and religious teachings.